I need to get it together right now. The end of the day is just a blur. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the vlog. This is a getting my life back together vlog, work day in the life vlog, getting out of a rut vlog, specifically vlogging, but also just I want to feel back on my routine. I feel like I just made a video like this. Summer is just crazy. I feel like it's literally week by week where summer is just filled with so many plans, making the most of your weekends and just not really being your most productive self. And half of me loves that for me. And then half of me feels like, no, Jenna, like get back to your routine, get back to what you know. For me, I thrive best on routine, but I also know how important it is to take that time off, especially during the summer where I'm just feeling more lazy in general. So this weekend, I didn't do anything content related, you guys. That's like very rare for me. I actually was on a weekend trip at the Hyatt Chesapeake Bay because my dad is on the board of directors for the KAMA, or Korean American Medical Association, in the DMV area. And every year they have this annual conference that they do. So I was there this weekend with my whole entire family, my sister, brother-in-law, everyone, Thomas. Everyone was there and we just had a really nice weekend getaway, but I didn't do anything content related. I didn't film, I didn't edit, and I usually do that. And a part of me feels guilty for not doing anything content related because that's really how I feel like I stay the most like mentally sane. We're just feeling a little bit unmotivated this morning and therefore trying to get back into our routine and just like getting our life back together a little bit. Welcome back to the vlog. Does this look okay? I had a coffee stain on this shirt and just want to make sure it's out.
Oh, good morning, mister. Good morning, mister. He's so sweet and sleepy. Oh my gosh, you guys, Beast is 4.5 months old now. And he's like 8 pounds and he's so fluffy.
I got him this new bed from Prime Day and I think he loves it. Anyways, the apartment's just like kind of a mess. There's like random stuff everywhere. I need to take the trash out. Thomas is out all day today too. I'm also gonna share with you guys some tips for getting out of a rut, or just when you're feeling a little bit unmotivated, especially during work and especially in the summer during work. It's so easy to feel like I just don't wanna do anything. I don't want to work at all. I just want to be on weekend mode, summer mode. And even for me, like I woke up at 8:30 today because I just kept snoozing my alarm because I was like, no, weekend, I need to stay on the weekend. So working full time is a little bit challenging, I think, in the summer, just because our motivation levels are just lower naturally, and that's totally normal. If you guys are working today too, as you're watching this, come and spend the day with me. Let's be motivated together. Let's have the work day together. And then before you know it, the day will be over. Let's start with putting all of this laundry away and just like tidying up my apartment. I feel like I'll feel a lot mentally better and more like prepared to work if my apartment is clean. So let's do that. And then I'll see you guys soon.
Have a good morning nap? Did you have a good morning nap, baby? Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
It is almost lunchtime right now, and I want to share with you guys a huge tip that I have for if you're feeling unmotivated. Think about your day in just little time blocks. Just break up your day between your meals and your snacks, because for me, I feel like when I feel unmotivated, it's because I feel like I have the whole workday ahead of me and I don't want to do any of it. But I feel like it kind of helps mentally when I tell myself, okay, it's 9 o'clock, I'm just gonna work for 3 hours. There's only 3 hours until lunch because I usually eat lunch at around noon. If I could just break up my 3 hours into like 2 tasks, one that's gonna take an hour and a half, another that's gonna take an hour and a half, maybe like a little break in between those 2 big tasks, then it just kind of helps break up your day and it'll help your day go by a lot faster. So something that I did, this is my weekly to-do list. This is from Type Haley, and I really like this just because it breaks out every single day of the week. And what I did for Monday is I broke up what my morning tasks were, and I literally wrote out lunch, because I feel like if I could just write down what I'm gonna focus on for the next 3 hours, whether it's one thing, 3 things, whatever it is, then it just helps feel the day feel a lot less daunting, and I feel like it just helps the time go by a lot faster. And I feel like when I'm feeling unmotivated, all I want is just for the workday to end so that I don't have to work, you know? So if you just break it up into little things like that, literally write out lunch, make sure you take your lunch break away from your desk. You guys know that. Now that my dog is a lot more trained, I can actually take my lunch breaks again. And I feel like it has such a huge factor on my mental health when I can take my lunch break, right, Mr. Beast? Break up your day between your meals and take your actual lunch break. And then before you know it, it'll be like 12:31 and then you have just half the day left and you can do it. You can do it. What do you think? What do you think, Mr. Beast?
My goodness, he's just the cutest boy ever. He loves slippers.
So as you guys saw, I am finishing my last thing on my morning to-do list. Time to take my lunch break. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I'm gonna have oatmeal today, but I actually haven't had oatmeal for my work from home lunch in, I feel like over a week. Like I feel like I just haven't had oatmeal in a while, but I also haven't vlogged in a while. And I feel like when I vlog, I like want just like my routine. And that's what I try to share with you guys the most, like what my routine looks like on a day-to-day basis. So we're gonna make oatmeal. I'll have the recipe down below as always, but you guys know what this oatmeal bowl is. It's really good and I really want it. So oatmeal for lunch. Also, last tip, have your coffee in a stainless steel mug. This is just a simple modern one from Amazon. It'll actually make your coffee last all morning and then you're not like rushed to finish it. And I feel like when you're sipping on your coffee slowly throughout your whole morning, it also kind of helps make the morning a little bit more enjoyable. So anything, honestly, to make that morning go by. But stainless steel mugs actually changed my life. Good boy, keep eating, sweetie. Oatmeal. Okay, we're going to just talk through me making this because I know you guys have seen this actual recipe so many times, but how about we just talk during our lunch break for this part? And again, this is all just relating to feeling unmotivated to work. I think that I could give you as many like tips and tricks as possible, but when it comes down to it, I feel like the most important thing for you to ask yourself and to actually think about is, why am I feeling unmotivated? Why am I feeling overwhelmed? Because I feel you can really only give yourself solutions if you know why you're feeling a certain type of stress or overwhelmness or feeling unmotivated. And is it because you haven't gotten enough sleep? Is it because like you're overbooking yourself and you're putting too much on your plate? For me, something that I know I do a lot is overbook myself because I want to do this and that. I want to see this and that person, but I also want to accomplish X, Y, Z for myself. And I have work to do and I have people to see and people to talk to and blah, blah, blah. So I feel like I easily overwhelm myself by making too many plans. So something that I've been working on a lot this year, and that was something that I talked about a lot in therapy when I was in therapy earlier this year, was determining why I feel some type of stress, because the solutions that come out of it will be targeted on what's causing that feeling. I really just had to learn how to say no more. And on top of that, I really had to learn how to just give myself more time to slow down and be okay with it. So I feel like when it comes to my life feeling overwhelmed, you kind of just have to cut back and cut corners and tell yourself that that's okay. But if I'm feeling unmotivated at work, feeling like I don't want to do anything, then I'm probably just sleep deprived or I'm like unhappy at work. And I think that for a long time, especially last year, I was feeling so stressed, so busy, so unmotivated and unhappy because I didn't like my job at the time. But my job has since evolved a lot and I feel like I like my job so much more now. And I feel like you guys can even tell that I feel a lot more motivated and I just am overall, like, I think a lot happier of a person, both in and outside of work. I still feel unmotivated all the time. Like, I am again in summer mode. I literally woke up and got out of bed at 8:30 because I was like, please, I want the weekend still. But I think that if I can find like little things that will help me get through my day, then work will always end at the end of the day, and like it doesn't last forever. So I feel like as long as I just try to put myself in a good mindset of knowing that the workday will not last forever, the day will always end, and I'll always get to that plan after the workday, it helps. I feel like it's all about like giving yourself a healthy mentality and like a positive, supportive one, not just telling myself like, I'm unmotivated, I don't want to work, I don't want to do anything. I feel like if I just continue to tell myself that, then of course I'm going to have a bad day. But if I try to tell myself like, okay, Jenna, let's not be in a bad mood. Yes, I'm feeling unmotivated. I don't really want to work, but I have to. And am I going to make the most of it? Or am I just going to sit there and complain about my life instead and just kind of give myself a bad day? That's definitely easier said than done. And I fully acknowledge that. Like Thomas, who's not here, can fully attest that I have days where nothing he says will make me feel better. I'll just be in a mood and I'll feel unmotivated. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to do anything. I think we all have those days, but even those days will end. And that's really important to know. Or just have yourself a spoonful of peanut butter and I think you might feel a little better. Here is our lovely oatmeal bowl. Wow, looks amazing.
What do you want, mister? Come here.
Come to mommy, come here, hi.
You want my slipper?
This is what we do. Okay, fine, just take the slipper. And then we just operate like this for the rest of the day.
Nothing feels as good as you do. If you ever leave, I'll be real sad. Let's both hope that it don't get so bad. Pour your honey, sickly sweet, keeps me coming, got me weak.
Okay guys, I need to get it together right now. It's 1:30, had lunch, made a coffee, got back to work, and maybe like 30 minutes later, I was like, I'm over this. So here's what I'm gonna do. Usually I would change my location or my environment, but honestly don't feel like doing that today. I have a meeting in 2 hours and I just need something to get me going until that meeting. So I'm gonna have a snack. This is cuttlefish. It's just like a really, really good Korean snack. It's like chips. Sometimes you just need like a pick-me-up to get yourself through a couple of hours. I'm gonna stand instead of sit. I'm gonna turn on some music that I really enjoy. New Jeans, which I'm like obsessed with. They just released a new EP and I'm also obsessed with that. So I have a snack. I still have my coffee. I'm gonna turn on some music, grind 2 hours. I don't know about you guys, but when I work from home, sometimes I just get into like, I'm just sitting there. And especially on days like this where Thomas isn't here and I'm just alone working, I'm like, but then I don't really feel like going around and being around people. Make it make sense. I don't know, but the unmotivation is very real. So 2 hours, we can do this. It's just 2 hours. Hi guys, it is actually 4:20 right now. I actually had such a good working session. You just have to give yourself an environment that works for you in terms of being productive. I actually meant to check in with you guys after my meeting ended, but my meeting ended and I just like went right back to work. So it's 4:20. I have just a little bit less than an hour left of my work day, and then I think I might work out or just like edit and chill after work today. I have a dinner plan tonight, which is something that's a little bit unusual for a Monday, but Thomas has been planning this group dinner for a little bit, so I think that's what our plan is after work. But let me show you guys something that helps me feel a little bit more motivated and a little bit on track when I'm like feeling so shambly. Here's my 80/20 lifestyle page on my Notion, and this is something that I go through with you guys in my separate Notion tour. I feel like aside from my monthly goals and my yearly goals, this is actually the page that I'm on the most regular basis. So this is 80/20. This is where I do my weekly dinner meal planning, and something that I have not done is plan out my meals this week. So let's just do this today. Group dinner. It's so easy, you guys. It helps so much. And I actually did a lot of this yesterday kind of mentally, but I just want to write out the plan for this week. Some veggies, because Thomas and I actually went to the Korean grocery store yesterday because we were close by and we got some stuff. So, oh, I do want to make Thai chicken crunch salad again, salmon rice bowls, and then Friday leftovers, and then Saturday will be dinner out, and Sunday will be, I'm gonna try to make a marry me chicken on Sunday, I think. So the grocery list is what I usually fill out if I'm doing my grocery haul before, but since I already went grocery shopping yesterday, all I really need to do is just plan out my meals for the week. So this is all very bare, but I feel like sometimes less is better when it comes to digital planning, regular planning. Like sometimes if you just
need to write it out once. You don't really need to fill in so many more things. I have some cucumbers, so I'm basically trying to make like a bunch of like cucumber based meals. So salmon rice bowls with cucumbers. This will have cucumbers. This will have cucumbers. Basically all cucumbers this week. And then leftovers, and then a nice dinner out on Saturday, and then marry me chicken on Sunday. So that's the life plan. I feel like I have to say this in every video, but life is very routine. And sometimes you feel the most comfortable when your life is as routine as possible. Making my weekly meal plan, I'm doing nothing out of the ordinary, but this is just a process and routine and daily life that has really worked for me this year. Like actually incorporating really good weekly planning habits and monthly planning habits. I'm feeling like I can get my life in a little bit more control in some ways, just helps me for the ways that I feel like I'm not on top of it. So like my vlogging game, feeling really motivated at my 9 to 5 today, just like summer mode is so heavy right now, but I got a couple of good working sessions today. I did weekly meal plan, I cleaned up my whole place, and I even did laundry yesterday, finished it up this morning. So I feel like in those little ways, these are all just like little habits that will help me feel more motivated by the end of the day, so that hopefully the best bet is that I feel more motivated when I wake up tomorrow, because tomorrow's Tuesday and it's literally the beginning of the work week. Let me know if you guys have any tips for feeling unmotivated, or if you feel like you're in a rut, or if you're just also feeling like you're in a rut and you don't really want to work even though you like your job. Let me know if you feel that way. I feel like it's just like I'm in like summer mode. My boyfriend's on summer break and it was really nice watching him be on summer break. Why can't I have that? I want like 2 months off. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna finish my work day. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. No idea what I'm gonna do at 5, but I'm just glad that the day is done, almost. I told you it would finish. Boop, boop, sit. Good boy, you're so sweet. Meep, meep. Thomas is so nice and he made dinner for us. So he made an omurice. It's egg and fried rice with some chicken, and it's really, really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The end of the day is just a blur. I feel like I just had to work like 1 more hour, and then I just immediately stopped working, and you guys saw me log off, and then I went to the gym. Our dinner plans got canceled, which is why Thomas made this dinner for us, but...
Ready?
Huh? So yeah, I just went to the gym and now we're having dinner, and then I'm gonna edit for the rest of the night. And this is actually like a perfect kind of day for me. I was feeling pretty unmotivated during the day, but I feel like, honestly, I feel like I say this all the time, but I think it's because I didn't work out this morning that I was just feeling like, meh. Goes to show, I don't know how many times I can say this, but it goes to show that movement really does help. Now it's dinner time. Yay!
Well, my eggs are so mid compared to yours.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
These are like still.
It's okay, half the stuff I make you I feel like is mid. Mine's really good. Wanna try mine?
Wait, yeah. Can I try the egg? The egg for yours turned out so much better.
Thank you. Fun fact, I don't know if you know this. Do you guys have that meal that you would tell your parents to make on the weekends if you were like craving something growing up? I would always tell my mom to make me omurice because she was so good at making it. It's literally like an egg fried rice burrito, or egg fried rice omelet, I guess. My mom would just make it so good. So this reminds me of my childhood.
I'll get that. The rice needs more salt.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to end off this video here because I went through my whole work day with you guys, and I swear I'm gonna start a week in my life, like half week in my life starting tomorrow. I feel like I just want to take you guys along my days without giving you some sort of like theme or message or whatever. I just want to vlog my days again, and I feel like I haven't done that in a while. So, but regardless, that will be the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys feel a little bit more motivated today, and I hope you guys use some of the tips. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day with my boyfriend now that he's home, and I will see you guys very soon. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I post new videos every Tuesdays and Fridays. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video, but until then, miss you already. What?
Bye.
Bye.